What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and you tune into another edition of my vlog. I want to say thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for the support. You know, I'm all about that positivity and that motivation. And I just wanted to say, you guys got to learn to callous your mind. You got to learn to toughen up. You have to learn to work past the things you don't want to do and get it done. It's easy to make excuses. It's easy to say, I can't do this, or it's not in me, or what is in you? Have you thought about that? What's inside of you? Have you just been doing enough just to get by, or have you really been pushing yourself to reach your full potential? As soon as your feet start to hurt when you walk, do you stop or do you keep going, knowing that you have somewhere to be? See, that's the difference, man. A lot of people, as soon as they feel any bit of resistance, they quit. Oh, this didn't turn out right, or I didn't get the call back, I quit. Oh, I've been trying this for so long and it hasn't worked, so I quit. Well, you ain't ready if you're a quitter. If you're gonna quit, then you ain't ready. Somebody was talking to me the other day, and they were talking about, well, you said you want to do this and do that, and statistics say that only X amount of percentage is going to actually do that and succeed at it. I said, well, that X that's going to actually do that is I'm a part of that. The other 99% that ain't, I don't know about them. I can't speak for them. Well, but those people, what about them? They got to have something to fall back on. Well, you're talking as though I can relate to them. I can't relate to them. You can, because you're part of that 99% that's not going to make it happen. See, more people can make it happen if they believed and had the mental. See, the physical is one thing. You know, I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend like I can go to the NFL. No, but if knowing that I didn't have the physical capabilities, maybe I could become an agent. Maybe I could become something to do with the industry as far as advertising or endorsements. There's other angles. It doesn't mean that I'm upset because I couldn't run a 4.2 or 4.3. Hey, that's the realization. But as far as the 99% that's not gonna make it, I'm gonna make it regardless, because that's just how I'm built. That's how I'm wired. See, nobody taught me the type of drive I have. Nobody instilled in me to be this dude that's ambitious, this person that's goal orientated. Everybody in my family, they got to a position to where they were comfortable and the bills were paid, and that was it. So when I talk to them, it's like I'm speaking a foreign language. People always tell me, calm down, I speak too loud, and you know, a lot of times, you know, they think I'm living in the clouds. So I keep it pushing. I'm cordial, but I can't relate, because I don't have a cruise mode. I don't have that little button you push in your car and you do 65, 70. Nah, when I can mash the gas, I'm gonna mash the damn gas. I'm gonna push as hard as I can push. I'm gonna go out here and get it, because that's the type of dude I am. Whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure I give it my all. And if I feel like I'm not giving it my all, I'm gonna go back, do some evaluating, and see how I can step the game up. And that's how I get out. I don't wallow in my self-pity. I don't sit around and try to say, well, I went to 2 or 3 of these mastermind groups and it hasn't worked out yet. I've tried reading these books and I can't figure it out. It's not in a book. It's not in a mastermind group. That's just there to give you inspiration so that you can keep pushing. What is the answer is inside of you. It's you closing the door, you dealing with those voices in your head, and you saying, you know what? I'm gonna shut those voices off that's saying it's not gonna happen, and I'm gonna make it happen. See, a lot of people, man, those voices, they control their daily routine. Those voices dictate to them whether or not they're gonna go outside and exercise. It's like David Grogan said. They look outside, and if it's sunny, oh man, I'm gonna go run today. If it's cold, oh, I'm not gonna work out because it's too cold. Oh, I'm not going to do this because it's a little rain on the road. I don't give a damn what the weather's like. I'm still going to make it happen. I don't give a damn if it's a hailstorm, if it's windy. For what? So now it's time to stay in the house? No, I'm going to get my ass up and go to the gym. I'm going to go make sure I push my body as hard as I can push it. I'm not going to be sitting around complaining about high blood pressure, diabetes. Oh, my respiratory system. Man, I had asthma when I was 10 years old and hospitalized 3-4 days, and they're scared. And I realized that being scared ain't going to help it. I need to use that fear to motivate myself to do something. And I continue to live my life. Skateboarding, BMXing, playing basketball. Just kept an inhaler in my pocket. But I didn't let it sit me down. See, the simplest things sit a lot of people down. A little injury, oh, I'm going to go sit down. That's a justification for them to go and eat honey buns and watch reruns of Friends, or get some Haagen-Dazs. It's a perfect reason. See, I don't have those reasons, those excuses. I look at myself and think, man, what else could I be doing? Why haven't I done it yet? Who are you? What are you made of? And I do this to myself constantly. I constantly beat myself up. I constantly put pressure on myself to elevate and go above and beyond what I'm doing. And I used to sit around and just try to come up with ideas. And I had nobody to bounce those ideas off of, so I bounced them off myself. And sometimes I felt I was going crazy. But that mental state of feeling like I was going crazy allowed me to still to entertain other thoughts, which elevated me to get beyond that. See, it's all a part of the growing process. You're gonna have resistance. It's just like a childbirth. When a woman's pushing, it don't just shoot out her coochie unless she's blowed out. That thing is painful. A lot of times they gotta have cesarean because the baby is resisting, and that's life. Life has resistance. Once you realize that, you can get past all the resistance and know that beyond that resistance is a beautiful thing. It's a whole nother world out there. But a lot of you guys quit before you can get to that point. A little failure shuts you down. A shortcoming shuts you down. A breakup shuts you down. A loss of a job shuts you down. Turned down application shuts you down. Being black shuts you down. Being an ex-felon shuts you down. Being overweight shuts you down. Being too skinny shuts you down. You know what? There's no reason for any of that shit to shut you down. I was at the gym one day, man, and I was watching ESPN, and they had this young brother. He had no arms, man. This dude had no arms, and he was an engineer for NASCAR, designing suspension components. This dude had no damn arms, and he drove to work in the old school with his feet. I said, man, I set the weights down, and I just sat there for like 5 minutes and thought about how pathetic I was forever making excuses for myself. This dude had no arms, and he was a damn engineer, man. You guys, man, I don't know why you feeling sorry for yourself, but you ain't got no excuses. If you got all 10 toes and all 10 fingers, man, and you can move around and you're mobile, man, you better get off your ass, man, and go make something happen. Ain't nobody gonna give you shit. I'm telling you, man, be about it and quit whining. Quit letting the voices tell you what to do. You goddamn tell them voices what to do. That's what it's about. See, you got a lot of people out here claiming to be motivational and inspirational, and they ain't been through shit. And I'm not claiming I've been through the worst shit either, but I know I've been through some shit, and I'm not out here crying. I'm not out here begging from nobody. I'm not out here talking about, I can't do this because of that. Nah, I'm out here kicking some damn ass, man. And I'm taking names. Economically, mentally, and spiritually. I ain't got time to be putting hands on nobody physically because I don't want to go to jail. All these motherfuckers out here telling. So I focus on inspiring you guys so that you can be the best you can be and get what you want out of life and not feel that you're being shortchanged, because you can only shortchange yourself, man. Holler at me if you're trying to get right. I got that life coaching, man. I got that mentoring, BigHerc916.com. And I'm telling you, this is something, I'm not saying I can give you what I got, but I know I can give you a little boost. You know, maybe get that fart out your ass so you can start running. Holler at me, man. BigHerc916.com.